Hello and welcome back guys to another episode. And as you can see by the title, this is called the love story. And what I'm going to be talking about is how me and Viviana met and how we became like in a relationship and stuff like that. So
Team deathmatch.
I'm actually doing Black Ops 2 to 50, see how like fast I could get to 50. So
Weapon 3.
yeah, so we're playing bots, and so me and Viviana, so I was like after school one day. This was right after we like the second semester. It was like close to the beginning of the second semester, and so I was on the bus, and Viviana was walking right in front of me, and I was like, oh, she's like, she's cute, so I'm just gonna talk to her real quick, and so I said, hey, and she like turned around and like looked at me, and she was like, yes, and I was like, um, I really like your curly hair, and like I didn't really know what to say, but she does have like really beautiful curly hair, I think personally. So I was like, hey, I love your curly hair, and she goes, oh, okay, and she like kind of like started walking faster, and I was like, oh crap, she's creeped out about me. So the next day, same scenario, she was walking ahead of me. She was a fast walker, and one thing that like is really funny is that like I really thought she was like a super mean girl because like she wore like really high tops and she was like always wearing black clothes and she would wear like blue jeans with like a leather jacket on like a top of a black shirt and yeah, it was kind of like I was like, holy crap, she's a mean girl. I better not like be like I better give her whatever she wants. She's mean. The next day, so I was walking with one of my friends, and he was like, dude, that girl in front of us is so hot, and I was like, oh, I told her that I loved her curly hair yesterday. He was like, no way, no you didn't. I was like, yeah, no, I seriously did, dude. And he was like, no, no, you did not. So I was like, okay, what's her name? And he was like, oh, her name's Viviana. And so I was like, oh, okay, hey Viviana, and she was like, what? I was like, I love your curly hair, and she goes, oh, thank you. And I was like, I asked you that yesterday. I told you that yesterday too. And she was like, yes. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I turned on my street, and she kept walking because she lived like farther down from me. And then I got her like I knew her ex-boyfriend. One of her ex-boyfriends was like somebody I knew and like hung out with a couple of my friends. So like I occasionally hung out with him. So I asked him for her number, and he was like, oh yeah, here you go. And so I got her number, and then I started to like, so I texted her. I was like, "Hey, this is Grayson. I'm on your bus. I'm the person who said that I love your curly hair." And she was like, "Oh, okay." So we talked. We were FaceTiming, and I asked her out. And I asked her out really early, really soon. And she was like, "Oh yes, let me break up with my boyfriend real quick." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And she was just like, "Oh yeah, I'll call you right back." So she hung up on me and called her boyfriend, broke up with him, said it was for school reasons, and then was said yes to me. So I was like, oh, okay, this is awkward. But I didn't second guess her, so I just started dating her, and after that, oh, Clad. After that, we like started triple. Ticer, are you awake? I would just hit a triple. Okay, so that's only fitting that I hit a triple. Okay, so yeah, so me and Viviana like became in a relationship. We started hanging out, and one day I rode on the bus with her on the late bus, and I was doing a little, I was gonna I was gonna pull the move, and I um, like she was like sitting next to me. She held my hand, just like normal like middle school stuff, and so like so like um when we got off the bus, I walked her home because like she lived like down the street from me. So I was standing on her front porch, I believe is where we were standing when I did this. I was standing on her front porch, and I was like talking to her, and I was saying romantic stuff. I was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful," and stuff like that. And then I went in for the kiss, and her dad like drove up, and she goes, "Oh, my dad's home," and like ran off. And I was like, "Crap!" I was about to kiss her, and it was just it's really funny because like that's like the first time I tried to kiss her and I was unable to. So I told her later that night I was trying to kiss her, and she was like, "Oh, I really wanted you to kiss me." And I was like, "Too bad your dad drove up." She was like, "Oh yeah, it's fine though." And I was like, "Oh, dang it." Okay, so I ended up did so I went over to her house like on the weekend. We started dating on a Wednesday, and Thursday is when that happened. Friday we hung out, and I went over to her house after school Friday. And so we were hanging out after school on Friday, and we were just, we were talking, hanging out, and I finally did kiss her. So like, props to me. I ended up, yes, I did kiss her. Like the very next day. So yeah, not too long after that. So yeah, so less than 24 hours later, I kissed her. So yeah, it's oh crap, I didn't jump. So, I mean, that's pretty much the story about how me and Viviana met. Like, that's like the basis of it. That's how, like, we met. And we've been dating for 866 days today. And the reason I know that is because we looked it up. I don't. I mean, like, I know the month. I know we've been dating for 2 years and this many months and this many days, but like I didn't know like the exact days. So me and Viviana looked it up, and it was pretty awesome. So we celebrate our anniversary on 2 days before Valentine's Day, and then we celebrate Valentine's Day together. So it's pretty crazy that that's like how the relationship thing is. I have to buy a lot of presents around that time because my little sister's birthday is around that time as well. So yeah, a lot of birthdays to be bought around that time. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the relationship. We've been dating for 2 years, and it's probably been the best 2 years of my life. A lot of things have happened in this 2 years. My parents have divorced, and well, not within the 2 years. My parents divorced right before we started dating, and there's a lot of reasons not to love the 2 years. But since she's been in my life, my life has been completely amazing. And I cannot ask for a better girlfriend. She's been supporting me in everything I do. She watches every single one of my videos, and she tells me if I need to work on anything, if I don't need to. And she's just always there for me. And I really can't ask for a better girlfriend from anybody. And I never would ever ask for a different girlfriend because she's just, the girl for me, the girl I want. So that's how we met. And honestly, she's probably watching this video because she knew I was posting this today, and she knew it was going to be the third upload of the day, so she probably waited. And she's probably actually like blushing. She's probably blushing right now, or I'm with her, and she's probably like saying, "Oh, Grayson," or she's probably just saying that right now, even though I'm not with her. Okay. So yeah, but so that's pretty much how we like met. And so I'm gonna talk. So the first time she went to one of my hockey games, I ended up scoring 4 goals, and it's the first time I ever got a hat trick, and I ended up scoring four. If you don't know what a hat trick is, it's 3 goals in one hockey game, and I ended up doing 4 hockey goals in one game. So it's harder it's harder to get that than it is to get a hat trick. So it's just pretty crazy that happened the first time, and my coach made me bring her to every single one of my ice hockey games to make sure we wouldn't lose, and we ended up winning the championships, and we didn't lose ever since I started dating her. So my coach called her good luck, and so yeah, so she was just like the team. She was the Lightning's good luck, and so yeah, she became our good luck charm, and she was really involved in my hockey. She went to every single one of my games, and that was bad. Okay, so she went to every single one of my hockey games, and it was really awesome. And I just wanted to say thank y'all so much for watching this video, guys. Drop a like for that terrible trick shot. Drop a like for the love story. And just please leave in the comments below what y'all want to see in upcoming videos. Definitely drop a like if y'all want to see Viviana in future episodes, coming back for some more games with Viviana. We're going to try and, spread out, do different games, not just do Black Ops 2, because we've done Black Ops 2 for the last 3 videos, or last 2, I don't know how many, I think we've done 2. So just thank y'all for watching. Actually, I think we've done 3. But just thank y'all for watching. We hit that in 8 minutes, around 8 minutes, so just thank y'all for watching. I really do like doing YouTube. That's why we have Quad Friday, and definitely just drop a like. Go subscribe to everybody in the description below. I have Ticer and Leanna down there. Ticer has recently got his phone stolen. If y'all watch my other videos, so he will be uploading a lot more Call of Duty. If y'all want him to upload more Call of Duty, definitely go like his Call of Duty video that he posted yesterday, Thursday, and just, you know, be you.